Samsung is currently making Apple really angry because they're planning on pushing the announcement of the S23 Ultra to early February instead of late February. Now, you're probably wondering, why would Apple care if Samsung is doing such a thing? Well, if you follow the news lately, you know that one of Apple's main factories in China is in a lot of trouble. This is because most of the workers there are fleeing away in panic that they might be quarantined because of the virus. This has led to Apple missing out on millions and millions of sales of iPhone, and if you didn't know, 50 to 70% of all iPhones are made in that factory in China. This meant that Apple had to reduce their predicted phone sales by about 6 million, and it's only going to get worse from now on. iPhone orders are facing long delays and waits. People are cancelling their order because of the long waiting time, and people are just not interested in the iPhone anymore because of how long they have to wait to get their iPhone. Samsung, being the sneaky company they are, saw this as a great opportunity to capture some of the customers Apple are losing, so they decided to push the announcement of the S23 Ultra to early February. Apple only really holds one major phone announcement each year, so recovering from this disaster is going to take quite some time. This gives Samsung all the time in the world to properly advertise the S23 Ultra and the Fold series way before the iPhone 15 gets released. As I've mentioned in one of my previous videos, Samsung was being really greedy this year by giving Apple the title of having the best display on a smartphone, all because they wanted a bit of extra money. Well, it looks like that paid off massively because Samsung is currently making 70% of the displays seen on the iPhone 14 models. And considering that now all the iPhone 14 lineups have an OLED display, this just goes to show Apple's dependency on Samsung when it comes to making their displays. Apple has gone to different display manufacturers to find cheaper alternatives for the iPhone display instead of using Samsung, but those manufacturers have tried and tried, but they kept failing to meet Apple's quality control check. But lo and behold, Samsung is the only company so far that's passed Apple's display quality control check with flying colours. But it doesn't stop there. Samsung might have been greedy this year, but that title and prestige of having the best smartphone display in the world still means a lot to them. That's why the Galaxy S23 Ultra featured the brightest display ever seen to mankind. To be at a bright 2200 nits of brightness at its peak, and at that point you can just keep your S23 Ultra away from our poor eyes. The S23 Ultra's display technology will be so advanced that its brightness can go even lower than the S22 Ultra's display, even with extra dim features on. This would be great for those late nights you have in your dark room binge watching TikTok videos late till the morning. At least now you can do that knowing that your S23 Ultra will keep your retina safe. The S23 Ultra will be more than just an iterative upgrade. It won't have such a small gap when it comes to the upgrade and performance between the S22 Ultra and S21 Ultra. It's going to be quite massive. You'll be getting a faster and more efficient chip. You'll basically be getting double the megapixels in its camera, and you're going to be getting a much bigger ultrasonic fingerprint sensor that's faster and more reliable. To find out more about what the Galaxy S23 Ultra has to offer, watch this video here, like and subscribe if you haven't already, follow me on Twitter, it's going to be the second link in the description, and I'll catch you in the next one.